Hey everybody, it's been a while. It's really crazy in my world. I'm physically okay. I'm working on being mentally okay. And it's just like when you're going through a lot of stuff, it's draining. When you have time to sit back and think, like, to process what it is you're actually doing and how you're moving and everything, it gets a little hard. I have a sister in the hospital. In my mind, to secure myself of all the worry, she's going to be okay. Of course, you gotta leave it up to God to have the final calling. If the soul is to be collected, you gotta take it for what it is. You're not supposed to question the works of the Creator. I do sometimes, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it in the hands of the Lord because I made it this far, and I'm sure what needs to be done is already written. Outside of that, it's stressful. It's stressful because I am all the way miles a freaking way. And my family is going through a crisis, and I can't be as supportive as I would normally be if I was at home. That's the only thing I dislike about being so far away from home. But the whole going back thing, to me, is really not an option. But that's part of why it's stressful to make it through this week, because I don't have no help down here. I just got my car back on the road. My car was down. Having to take off of work for the things that's going on is difficult. Not being able to take a break is the biggest part. And it's like with school, with work, with taking the kids back and forth to school, with trying to secure living, everything hitting you at once, it gets stressful. And then to deal with what's going on back home now is the biggest stress, because it's like you don't want to not be there if something do happen, like they laid up in the hospital and this could be their last days, but yet you're not around to say your last goodbyes. You have to do it over a telephone because you're not just next door. It's not a 2-hour drive. It's not a 30-minute drive, or it's not like you could just pull up. So it hit different. I say it hurt more when you're away from home because you're so far away and because you can't get there. And it's like the access is what makes it harder. It makes you think about everything from the past, the good, the bad, what all you've been through with the person, how much the person means to you. It's like a flash, and you really can't do nothing but think. And with me thinking it's not good, I need to escape my own mind. Considering the fact that I have been sober for 2 years, I can't just run to alcohol to stop myself from thinking. It's been a battle with smoking. It's been hit or miss. I can't say I haven't smoked. I just say it be a while in between the times that I do smoke. So far, not sure how long it's been since the last time I smoked. I want to say 2 months, maybe. I say about 2. I give it 2. I do want to smoke right now, but due to the situations at work and my job that I do at work, it's not very beneficial for me to smoke, because if I have to drug test, I will not have a job. And me not having a job will not secure a place for me to stay. So it's very mature of me to take a back seat right now to smoking. The whole not having a car thing in a place where you really don't know nobody, that was a new struggle. But like a G, I could pat myself on the back because I went straight to the bus line. I went back to when I first got here with no car. How I was getting around is how I maintained making it through the week. I was hard on myself because I wasn't able to take my kids to school. I ain't have no backup plan to get them back and forth to school, and I can't catch no bus 4 times a day trying to go here to pick this kid up, then walk to get this kid, and then try to make it to work on time. It was not going to work. I know some say Uber or Lyft. That is nice if you have the money, but considering that my car had went down and I was in between paychecks, my money that I had was more so saved for me to get my car fixed, which I did. I got my car fixed, and that puts me at broke, because once you pay your bills and then you fix your car, that takes away your extra spending money, and we pay cash for food, so money was tight. So no, there's no Lyft. Could just get my kids around. It's a lot to unwind from. I don't really talk to too many people because I've learned not to share my personal business with too many people, because instead of them listening to help you, you are really just there being the ear so they can travel information. So I've been staying to myself about my feelings about my sister being in the hospital. I've been staying to myself as far as not having a car and getting back and forth to work, or not being able to get the kids to school, and just the struggles of not having that help. I can see the help I had back home. It was like I was doing most of the stuff by myself, but I had a little breath. Like I could breathe just a little bit. I had time to think things through. Like I didn't just have to move. When my car go down, I did have backup. Even if I wasn't catching Detroit buses. I'm sorry. I did that in high school. And the way Michigan is set up, I'd be in jail catching their public transportation. But here, they have the trains and the buses, and it was something I had to do. So with the energy that I had getting back and forth to work, it's the same energy I'm going to have this summer when it comes to promoting myself. I'm ordering my equipment. I have to get ready for prime season. Get ready for the summer. Put the same energy that I just used getting to work towards myself. So that's my brief little minutes. Of course, I am at home. I needed a mental day. Mental days are very needed for me. I don't want to crash and burn at work. I don't want to be emotional at work. So whether I needed to or not, I needed to take a mental break. I'll make up for it another way. With that being said, with me releasing my feelings right now, I take the time to say, appreciate those that you have around you. If they are not beneficial for you or to you, remove them so you can replace them with somebody that's more positive and more helpful and more necessary in your life, however that may mean to you. Continue to stay blessed. Be positive. Accept the peace that you find within yourselves. And hope that you all are doing great. Talk to you guys later.